last pick for Aura Fire?
Yeah, I don't know.
One jungler.
Maybe one jungler is using. Oh, but it's Lancelot. Yeah, so they're going to use the assassins here.
Interesting. I thought it's gonna be marksman.
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be using Jin.
Yeah, Jin. Yeah, I have that thought as well, but
By Alice.
yes, Blood Oath comes from Keira, and even though Facehugger really a good backup, they're coming from Facehugger, and First Blood goes into the
Land because Partia had a wings by wings, so he can like cover and back up their teammate as soon as possible. And look at that in the turtle. We already see that Ranger is secured the first
Oh,
turtle.
look at the juke that actually just came from Kabuki. But meanwhile, Drew, yep, he need to be punished by Boy and friends here. Facehugger with the Feather Asteroid
Oh,
tries so
Blood
hard,
Oath.
but meanwhile, Keira comes with the Blood Oath here. Even though with the flowing blood, just giving a poke damage, trying to push away the member from Altar, trying to invading Aura Fire jungle here. But Yin opportunity comes from Udil, tries to stop this Facehugger, and even though they did Sonata as well from Sally Boy, shut him down in the middle.
Really like to play
I know, right?
aggressive
Oh,
style.
but look at that. The Wave Dragon from Drew actually shut down Ahmad at the bottom lane. And even though Alter Ego and Aura Fire, they are going to trade these two turrets. Meanwhile, the turtle is already being secured again and again by Alter Ego. They're still looking for the team fight here. The Death Sonata goes into the hand of Keira. And even though Aura Fire, they are losing 1-4-0
Side of Ranger.
and this is kind of, I don't know, maybe pretty weird because the Wave Dragon from Drew, but there's no gonna be a follow up as well coming from Aura Fire. Even at the other side, Ahmad got shut down. Sally Boy's looking for one more with the Rondo, but he won't get that through. Almost, it's never enough for a Sally Boy. Oh, Keira comes with the float out, and even
Oh
though
my
look at
God.
that, oh my god, Verity giving a lot of taunt damage actually with that taunt rose here. And Udil comes really good with a good Yin Yang overturn as well as the backup. Verity comes with the Phantom Execution, but it's gonna be a nightmare for Verity because Sally Boy is still able to take him down.
Wow, and look at that in the mid lane. Pai can secure one to the Partia even though he got punished by Drew, but it's a good point for Alter Ego.
Yes, 2-for-1 right now, Aura Fire. Oh, even
the
though
burst
Udil
damage.
still with the Yin Yang overturn, shut it down that Drew in the middle lane. Kabuki trying to run away from that, and Silly Boy he didn't want to continue the skirmish in the mid lane. Just
Almost get caught by the Alice, but still managed to survive. And look at that, the damage burst from Sally Boy and Pai.
Wave
Oh
Dragon.
no. Yes,
And even though the
Resurrect.
Fire Strike as well comes from Facehugger. And look at that, one member down from Alter Ego, Aura Fire. Now they are starting to take their next objective. Sally Boy. Meanwhile, Leo Murphy trying to catch up that Kabuki, but Kabuki look pretty strong as the front line of Aura Fire.
For Alter Ego is leading right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's not much, but still they are on the lead, and Pai will just defend. Can he defend? Because there's a team-man ganking coming from Aura.
Yep, the Wave Dragon comes from Drew, and look at that Facehugger with the Feather Astrike trying to stop this Pai. But Kabuki look pretty strong with the Ionic Edge and 3 versus 1. Meanwhile, it's gonna be a threat as well for Keira at the bottom lane. Sally Boy again and again, he got another point with 501, and it's really a good KDA for jungler coming from Alter Ego.
Turret get removed by Alter Ego. Meanwhile, Ahmad trying to gain the stack.
I think it's gonna be another weakness point that actually will break up by Ahmad. But Leo Murphy trying to follow up his teammate here with the Death Sonata that actually comes from Saliba, even though he didn't hit anyone.
The knockdown of Aura Fire, and right now Ahmad trying to gang towards Kia.
Look at the Death Sonata. Oh my god, the massive damage coming from this Granger boy. Okay, he didn't get managed to punish him. But meanwhile, Ahmad with the crossbow of strength trying to shut down that Drew.
no.
But look at that, it's gonna be another punishment coming from Keira. Fanatic also got shut down. One is gonna be 1-for-1. Lord got resetted, and Sally Boy comes as well. He's still one more. This Kabuki is gonna be the next target for Alter Ego. Facehugger tried to stop the movement coming from Alter Ego. They are pushing into the mid lane right now.
Just buying a lot of time.
Oh, but the Way of Dragon comes from Drew, and he still managed to survive. But the way Yin Yang overturn, they're coming from Udil. Stopped actually this Facehugger at the back line here. Sally Boy still one more, and even though Sally Boy still managed to survive, Pai will try to cover him. Ahmad come as well as the replacement of Sally Boy tries so hard to break the weakness point. Ahmad still trying to, oh my god, the Winter Truncheon comes from Kabuki, but it won't long last here. But Ahmad, look at that with the crossbow of strength, tries so hard to shut down this Kabuki, and he looks pretty
Wow.
tanky. Oh my god, this Kabuki.
Yeah, meanwhile is giving a lot of damage. Look at Kabuki is coming back again.
But the massive damage comes from Sally Boy with the Death Sonata and even the Rhapsody here. Kabuki.
Finally.
Oh, the crossbow of strength.
Okay.
Finally, Kabuki shut it down. Got shut it down by Aura Fire.
Ego.
Yep, Kara. Totally. Well, true. Trying to only remember Aura Ego right now. I think Aura Fire, they are okay. With Kara, Flame Blood. Okay, no, I don't think they can try to force this though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
they lose this one and they lose a lot of member after
Let's
the
go.
skirmish. Oh,
Oh,
the
no,
Lord
okay.
still being secured by Alter Ego Facehugger with the Feather Attack at the backline. But Pi, meanwhile, he dropped everyone actually with the jab and even the heavy left punch. Ahmad
okay.
with the flicker just now. He shut it down one member again and again. Aura Fire.
Parsha needs to wait for the cooldown again for the high ground defensive, but look at that, Kabuki got a burst damage and still with a chance save the day.
Yes, that's Sonata from Sally Boy. Even the Rhapsody tried to push all of the members from Aura Fire. Meanwhile, at the backline, Ju tried so hard to use that Wave Dragon, but it's not gonna be happen because Lord is already on his way into the base of Aura Fire. Alter Ego, they look pretty solid right now. They want to finish this game as soon as possible. Kara and also Kabuki try so hard to stop the minion lanes actually coming in the middle lane here. But Alter Ego, look at that Udil. Even though Verity, he doesn't have enough damage yet here. And the base actually, oh, another Feather Astrike will try to stop the movement coming from Alter Ego. But 3 lane is already being pushed by the Spur Minion here. That's Sonata from...
Kabuki?
Oh my god, what? Kapai also got shut down. Kara comes with the Flying Blood and the Blood Out, but it's not gonna be long, really last really long for Aura Fire.
Yeah, and Sally Boy is still in the full HP, going to Facehugger
God.
and manage to punish it.
Sally
Kabuki.
Boy, look at that. No one catch him though actually at the backline.
Crossbow of Tank.
And Crossbow of Tank
No.
actually comes from that Ahmad try to shut down this Drew. And it's gonna be double kill for Udil and it's gonna be another wipe out for Alter Ego.
Yes, so Alter Ego, they're just playing it really nice. Their team fight is really clean, and look at this one. They're just waiting in front of the base from Aura Fire. Balmond, I mean, they need to secure one lane damage.
Okay, Alice is a good option.
They still don't have the lane damage right now.
But it's gonna be okay.
So it's gonna be like the Juggler is lane. Benedetta is gonna be the side lane.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Pretty squeezy actually for Aura Fire. But I don't know, Alter Ego with this Cho for Leo Murphy. So means we are going to see the old Aura. They are started to play aggressive right now. Leo Murphy trying to chase this Drew with the Jet Kundo, but it's gonna be a first blood with the flame shot that comes from Facehugger. Leo Murphy, he really needs to learn how to, you know, maybe hold a little bit here. Meanwhile, Sally Boy not really in a good position here. Verity got shut down by Paquito.
Yeah, because he's just left all alone doing the buff there.
Yeah, no one covered.
In the line of down right now, and Kagura is just being...
Ling is already dive in a turret, but there is no follow-up backup. And right now, Aura trying to secure the turtle.
Yep,
but
Alter Ego tried to contest it with the Death Sonata that comes from Sally Boy, the flame shot as well. But Drew is still okay. I thought that he still managed to survive. But Pi with the jab, with the heavy left punch, he just punch everywhere there. And Pi, even though he couldn't manage to survive with another flame shot, comes again from fast hard just anytime trying to contest it. But Sally Boy, okay, it's gonna still manage to take this face hugger. Yes, because it's gonna be another trade 1-for-1. Meanwhile, Aura, okay, they trying to sandwich all of the members from Alter Ego right now. Pi is, the damage they coming from Pi with
the burst damage of Pi is already huge enough.
Did you guys see actually it's like half of the HP of Drew. Kara Okay, he still need to run away from it, but it's still in the early stages for
Yeah.
Uranus. He's not thinking enough.
The brute force, so yeah, it's going to make the Uranus a little bit more sustained against this Paquito. But here you go, the Bidam Koopa.
coming from Drew, but Sally Boy with the Death Sonata puts them away. And even though Facehugger gonna be shut down and punished by Alter Ego. Alter Ego still one more. Kabuki comes from the left side here with the final blow towards this Udil. Udil is gonna run away with the wings by wings, but Leo Murphy still have the Way of Dragon, and even he flick out the way, even though he needed to get punished. But meanwhile, Ahmad come to save the day with this Blazing Duet. No, he doesn't have it though.
Not-
Oh, you just say it
Unfortunately,
now.
no, almost. With the burst damage that they have, and
Okay.
Udil!
Wow.
Oh, that's really a good solo kill coming from Udil at the top lane. Meanwhile, Leo Murphy, they still want to fight, and the Wave Dragon that comes from Leo Murphy haven't maybe successful to get this Drew away, but Verity at the backline with the Tempest of Blade trying to shut down this Pi, but Pi looking so strong with the heavy left one, and even though with the Jelly Boy, it's gonna be a nightmare as well for Alter Ego. Out of fire, they still have a burst damage here. Look at that, Kera trying to run away, but the damage is coming from Ahmad. Oh, the Death Sonata, and even though the best damage is coming from this this Ahmad, shut it down this Kera at the bottom lane. He just played too
Can
far.
finally pick up the Uranus. And
Yeah.
especially that Ahmad is already
Oh,
gone.
the
my
flicker
God.
again coming from Leo Murphy with the Way of Dragon Facehugger with the Yin Yang overturn, but he doesn't have enough
Blazing
damage here.
Duet.
Blazing Duet that comes from Ahmad. Oh my god, he's shut it down Facehugger at the bottom lane,
Variety.
and he's ready for another team fight here. Variety, we're going still have the Fin Poise, but what?
Whoa! Almost can survive, but no, cannot escape from the last bullet of Granger.
Yep. Meanwhile, at the middle lane, Aura Fire, they are struggling so bad. With the 4-member that comes from Alter Ego. A lot of pressure for Aura Fire. Meanwhile, Pae at the back line tried to jab, giving a heavy left punch. Drew still managed to flick out away. But the problem is Pai is gonna be the next punishment for Alter Ego. They are losing Pai as the frontlaner for Alter Ego.
Yes, but the backup is
Oh,
coming
oh.
for the Kabuki. Is a pretty good enough, but also he had to get punished for the backup for the teammate. And also right now,
I
Alter
think-
Ego is commit into the
Look at this
objective.
Leo Murphy. Oh no, he just want to, cover this Sally Boy. Meanwhile, they are taking another turret in the middle lane just now. Kera trying
Oh
to stop
my
him.
God.
Sally Boy. Oh my god, is he gonna be get punished here?
No.
Yeah,
because
one by
we-
one.
Udil trying to cover him with the Feather Aspect, but Kera, he doesn't want to stop. He really want to, shut him down, this guy. And Kera with the flick. Oh, it's gonna be another maybe wrong movement coming from Kera, but Kera still managed to survive with the consecration. And even though the Ionic Aids make him survive,
The
guys.
Alter Ego already secured the turret
Yep.
for Aura Fire.
I think Kera gonna, Kera is going to take this Sandbag title.
This handback one, yes.
Yeah.
Very sustaining now.
It's quite sustained. He could just go anywhere, but still, he should wait for his teammates. The other teammates should then do his item first right now. Because I'm seeing like Clock of Destiny with like a Truncheon, but still not good damage coming in from Kagura as well. And look at that one.
Oh, Ahmad is trying to run away with the Blazing Duet. He just need to pop up it because, he did actually Alter Ego member. He got one member.
He
from-
got the moment. Alter Ego right now had a moment to just secure the first lot, but Aura, I think they just want to contest it.
True. Coming with the Bidam Koopa, but Pai and also Leo Murphy tries so hard to zoning all of the members coming from Aura Fire. Lord is really being secured by Alter
Careful.
Ego. Look at that, the damage coming from Udil is so painful. The Feather Aspect, meanwhile, Kabuki needs to run away with the final blow. And even though Aura Fire again and again, even though they punished 2 members from Alter Ego, but they didn't successful to get there. To be careful here. Pai with the heavy left punch, the jab, and this Sally Boy with the Death Sonata. Oh, it's gonna be what to take another objective right now at the top lane, especially. Meanwhile, Leo Murphy trying to zone them away in the middle lane, the mid pushes now. But Ahmad, they don't have a chance. Okay.
Oh my
Leo
god!
Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wave Dragon comes, but it's not gonna last really long. But Udil gonna be shut down as well. What? Remember from Alter Ego being punished, and it's not really a good thing for Alter Ego. Pai look pretty strong with the heavy love punch towards the Kabuki, but meanwhile, okay, he found a through just now. Very still managed to run away as well with the first. look at that Ahmad and also Pai trying to shut down this Kera. Verity just came with the Tempest of Blade towards this Pai. Another backup coming from Aura, but Drew at the backline trying to bite them Kupa this Pai. And Sally Boy is already waiting inside the bush. Oh, it's not really a good movement if Sally Boy got punished, but Feather Astrike comes from Udil and they shut it down Drew in the first place. And it's gonna be a good trade as well if Kabuki can try to maybe punish one member that coming from Alter Ego. Meanwhile, Blazing Duet comes from Ahmad, but he found Verity at the backline. Oh, he tried to chase him away, and Kabuki also got shut down. Alter Ego, they punished 3 members from Aura Fire, and now they are looking good with the push into the mid lane. The mid lane Lord is already on his way, and Hera trying to stop this Leo Murphy as the front laner here trying to. Oh, look at that. Lord is so angry, and Hera have that little truncheon, but it's not gonna be well. Kabuki is pretty low, but he still managed to survive. Oh, but it's not gonna really last here. Ahmad tried to jump with the Blazing Duet, and even though Leo Murphy still have to that immortality, and Lord still being shut down by Aura Fire. And the bottom lane, Pai tried to shoo this Drew away with the heavy love punch. Facehugger still managed to just keep that Yin Yang overturn. But meanwhile, the Wave Dragon that comes from Leo Murphy trying to shut down this Kera, gonna be shut down. And also, look at that Verity. He doesn't have a chance to use the Tempest of Blade, but he's gonna use it right now. Okay, but meanwhile, Ahmad, he still trying to chase them, and it's gonna be a double kill for Udil. And I think it's gonna be a...
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you